It is 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Mean time for your livestock update. Todd Horwitz with us live from Chicago. One last time, one last look. Livestock trade limit down at this time yesterday for cattle, limit down on feeder cattle, expanded limits today. And it seems like they're sort of sitting still, treading water right now.
Yeah, Mark, I think that's really kind of what we're seeing here. You know, we had some pretty heavy selling. I mean, we expected this sell-off, and one of the mistakes I made by reading the charts was I thought that feeders at 153, 154 was going to be an okay spot to get in. My original target was 148, which is where we are now, but I did jump the gun a little bit early. I still like the space. Again, as you look at the overall market, you have to look at where we are based on all the information that we have, plus based on looking at the technical spot in the chart. And the charts are saying to me that we're at some pretty good support levels. In feeders right here, about 148, I think are great levels. In live fats, I like 130, I think is a great level. That's one we've been watching, and we got to that 137. And you can see that at 137, we had that tremendous resistance, which only makes sense that you would see some selling pressure. Now, I think we're going to hold here. I think you want to see how we react when we get back up there. I think we'll get there. Again, this market's also a little bit affected by outside noise and outside information. But I think that these are great levels to look at. I think that's what you want to look for, and these are spots I'd be willing to get in here.
Very good. All right. And how about the lean hog complex? Stabilizing, just continue back to the 70. We're not there now on the April, but we were for the most of the day above 70 and very near that right now still.
Well, I'm still very friendly to the space, but I will say this, Mark, there's a really big move coming soon in that market. Now, I think it will be higher, but we've got to first churn through that 66 in February or 71 in April. But if we don't get through there, then I think the move will be lower. But I do think it'll be the upside, and it's going to be bigger than anybody thinks, because you can see the markets are tightening and winding here. They've been really less than range bound the last few days, which indicates that there's a big move coming very quickly.
What should we watch for that kind of a move that you're talking about, be it higher or lower?
Well, I think what you want to look for is if we can get above 66, I would assume it's going to break out to the upside, and I'd want to be jumping in.
Right.
If we get to that 66 and fail, then I think we're going to look to the downside. And you can right now watch, like 65.50. If the market starts having trouble at those levels, that indicates we'll probably will fail. Now, again, I think we'll break to the upside here, but I wouldn't want to make a bet right now.
Yeah.
Either way, I want to wait and kind of react to what happens when it happens, because we'll have plenty of time to get in if we're right.
Very good. All right, Todd, thanks for the time and information today. You bet.
Thank you.
And looking at the numbers.